My dear students, you are welcome back to my YouTube English channel, English with Malik Sir. In this segment, we are going to discuss about very interesting factors in connection with the spoken and written English. Remember, dear students, sometimes you face confusion, ambiguity at the time of speaking and writing in connection with a number of words, their pronunciation and their use in sentences. Okay, you see here, this segment is based on the idea in connection with some ambiguous words. This is section 1. It means it will be discussed time to time again in future. Sometimes students feel ambiguity in speaking and writing, as I have already told you, a number of words. In order to avoid such ambiguity means confusion. Yes, they are advised to understand the parts of speech. Okay, the parts of speech of every word. Yes, side by side, the meanings of words. Again, the examples following the words carefully. If we try to know the meaning of words and their applications through different examples, then it will be suitable on the part of the students to express themselves at the time of speaking and writing confidently. Okay, then how? Let's see. Here we find the first confusing factor is that is what you call refuse, decline and deny. You see here we find these three words are confusing. What in by refuse? Refuse is to reject a request. Yes, this is a verb naturally to reject a request. He refused to lend me money. It means I requested him, but he rejected my request and didn't give me any money. Okay, this is the matter. And the other idea, what you find, that is decline. Decline is also a verb. Yes, to reject an invitation. It means whenever somebody invites you, but you are not in a position to attend the party, picnic, or any feast, etc., then you decline the proposal. This is what you call reject an invitation. Yes, here we find in this case he declined to accept my invitation to the party. It means I invited him, but he declined my invitation to the party due to some reason. Okay, next, deny. Deny means to refuse to accept the truth. It means something is true, but whenever someone is not ready to accept that truth, that is what in that case deny. It means someone has committed mistake, but he is not ready to accept his mistake. In that case, deny is used. Okay, then how? He denied stealing money. Yes, he denied stealing money or taking bribe. You see here he has committed the mistake, he has stolen the money or taken bribe, but he is not ready to accept it. In this connection we use denied. So this is the difference between refuse, decline and deny. Okay, now come to the next idea, affect and effect. See here, affect is a verb to cause some result or influence. You see, drinking wine naturally affects health. Yeah, smoking affects our lungs. A lot of people of Bihar have been affected by flood. Yeah. Now come next, that is another, to cause feelings of sorrow or anger or love, etc. Yes, This is another the meaning of affected. She was deeply affected by the news of her husband's death. Next come effect, to cause change. To cause change, it means whenever affect to cause some result, here we find some change. I mean how, see, he was able to effect certain changes in educational system. Naturally, our educational system requires change time to time with the changing of time. Next term, effect is equal to influence or impact. Here, in this case, overeating has a bad effect, not affect, bad effect on health. Overeating is therefore not advisable. Yes, to hope, it is a verb, to wish something good and always hope for the best. Naturally, our life is filled with a number of ups and downs. Whenever we are in misery, don't lose hope, always hope for the best. Then definitely everything will be positive. Don't hope against hope. It's very natural. Whenever something is not within our capacity, then don't hope against that hope. Expect means to anticipate something good or bad. Yes, naturally, whenever we do our day-to-day work, definitely we expect something good, but something comes bad. Whatever the matter may be, that was expectation. Yes, parents always expect a lot from their children because children are the assets or human resources for parents. Therefore, they always expect a lot from children. Yes, sometimes students face confusion in the use of rise and raise. Rise is a verb to move from lower to higher. The sun rises in the east, you see, and here price of commodities are rising. This is changing situation, rising day by day. Here we have present progressive form for changing situation. It means increasing. Raise. Here this is also verb. Raise means to lift up. To lift up. Raise your hands. Yes, naturally, we must raise the prestige of our nation. Naturally, because nation first. It is our duty to raise the name and fame and prestige of our nation. Okay. House. House is a noun. Yes, here a building or physical structure of human living. Naturally, a building or physical structure, whenever the house is built up with bricks, cement, concrete, etc., definitely that is very called house. Yes, a building. Yes, building. The house is under construction. It means it has not yet been completed. Yes, but here home. Home is something different. Home is not the synonyms of house. A place where one lives with a love. This is the difference between house and home. Next, the idea. Home is the sweetest place in the earth. Nowhere one can find a better place like a home. Home is the sweetest place in the earth. East or west, home is the best. Students also find confusion that is very called in between war and battle. Then what is war? War, armed hostility between nations. It means that is prolonged. Yes, prolonged. Armed hostility between nations, where a number of nations usually involve. Yes, in that case, this is what you call war. Yes, prolonged means a longer period of hostility, armed hostility between nations. And in this connection, the Second World War began in 1939 and ended in 1945. The Second World War. Yes, it is a prolonged period, and in which number of states involved in this war. We find also civil war in between two states of a nation. Civil war, Cold War. Yes, it is a period of Cold War between America and Russia. Yes, and Star War at present. Star War, International War. Yes, war. Okay. Now come here battle. Battle is a short period of fight between armed forces. A short period. That is a prolonged period. Here we find short period of fight between armed forces. This is battle. You see here, example, the Battle of Haldighat was fought between Akbar and Rana Pratap. Next come rat and mouse. Sometimes we also find a problem in distinguishing between rat and mouse. A rat is comparatively larger than mouse and it is bulky, but on the other hand mouse, it is a noun smaller than rat. The smaller than rat is a mouse. The child was as quiet as a mouse. Similarly here hare and rabbit, we find here that hare is larger than rabbit and hare is a herbivorous animal. Both rabbit is also herbivorous, hare is herbivorous and it is larger than rabbit and smaller than hare. Rabbit is on the other hand, rabbit is smaller than hare. Rabbit lives in a burrow. These are the differences in between a number of confusing words. And if we know the distinction between these words, the confusing words, definitely it will be helpful in expressing ourselves perfectly at the time of speaking and writing. Thank you for being with me. Hope you must have enjoyed this class and definitely you can apply it at the time of writing and speaking perfectly. Go through the videos again and again. Share the videos among your friends and relatives, those who are interested in this connection. Take interest, ask me questions if any doubt anywhere. Definitely it will be helpful me in preparing most suitable videos for you in future. See you with another new video. Till then, goodbye.